Okay, YouTubers, I just want to go over how easy and cheap and almost, dare I say, fun it was to change my transmission fluid on a 2019 Volkswagen Tiguan. I'm not going to show you how I did it because it was so quick and easy, less than 30 minutes of just casual walking through it. The hardest part was just measuring out the liquid so that you could put it back in. But the reason why I'm making this video is because I watched a couple of different videos and it wasn't all put together, and it's so easy. I don't know why it wasn't put together. But let me go through it. So you crawl into your car. I didn't even need to jack it up. It was it's there's no reason to jack it up. You can get underneath there. And I use a Torx 30 bit. You crawl under there, and there's one bolt. It's easy to access, less than an arm's reach from the front of the car. It's if you're looking from the front, crawling under the car, it's like the first thing you see, and it's like, oh, it can't be that, can it? Yes, it is. It's a black plate with a silver-ish hex bolt. You put that on there, you loosen it up. Of course, have something to catch the liquid, which I just use these old spinach trays. And I was kind of paranoid about the right liquid because I didn't want to leave it to, there's a whole rigmarole where people were unnecessarily, in my view, trying to regulate how much went back in it when you just measure what comes out. So you measure it, collect what comes out in a tray, something like this, probably, and you can see where the line was on this, so you see it's not all that much, but anyhow, then I took that liquid and I poured it. I took a good measuring cup, and I just took an old Gatorade bottle and marked up quarts. So quarter, half, three-quarter, full cups, I should say, not quarts, cups. And in that way, I'm not using any kind of a product that, it can't get thrown away. And I just went through, measured it. It came out to 10 cups exactly. Went online, found out how many cups, how many quarts that is, and it's 2.5 quarts. But then I went out to my this liquid that I bought. I'll put the link to the company where I bought it from. It's 4 liters, so I had to do the conversion, which was like 2.39. So anyhow, I marked that right there on the, I don't know if you can see that, but I marked the spot. Put this pumper thing on there, which was cool. Like I say, dare I say fun. And you stick this in there, and I just put it right down to the, I took this off, this safety lid, didn't use any of this because it doesn't really, it's not applicable on this larger 4-liter container. And I just put it right down to this. It didn't screw on, but just set it on there. And then you just pump it out. And the thing that came with the kit was perfectly sized, which was my concern, is that I'd get the old one off and then it wouldn't be sized and then I'd be in a pickle, whatever. But no, screwed right on there, easy. Now remember though, huge step. There is this cone thing that's like, 2.5, 3 inches long that's up in there after you take that hex plug out. And that is a Allen wrench. I don't have the size here, but you just go through your Allen wrenches. It's just like anything with an Allen wrench. You'll know when you get it, and then it's either too big or too small, and then you just go and you get the right one, and you just turn it. It's a plastic thing, comes out real easy. Then that's when the real liquid flows. Before that, it's just I would say it's just the overflow before that, because after all, it shouldn't. That's designed to be a length that it seeks its proper level. But a little bit did come out before I took that out, and then the majority came out after that. And I just used my old oil thing because I don't know. I think I can recycle it with the oil at our place, but I wanted to keep it separate just so that I'm not doing any shenanigans. And the hardest part was just pouring it from here into the little container that I measured and keeping count, And 10 cups later, I knew how much I had to put in it, marked that, pumped it back in. Literally, if you can change your oil on this car is actually harder because you got that filter, that you got to pop out the top, which it's not that big a deal, but you know. Now this is just a fluid flush. I didn't take off the pan or do any kind of a filter because when I contacted the dealer and a private, the dealer was 400 and the private was 350. Both of them, they don't change the filter. So I'm like, well, what the heck? Why am I bothering with the filter if they're not even doing it? They're just pumping the oil out, pumping the oil in. Well, letting the oil come out and then pumping it back in. So anyhow, to save $300 on what is almost fun, um, I wish I would have known how easy it was. There's no way that I would ever pay to have this done. It's easier than an oil change. And then not only that, they recommended, I think it's every 60,000 or something like that. And this way I did it at 70. Well, now that I know how easy it is, and it cost me $104 for the kit. Now that I know how easy it is, I'll do it every 50,000 miles. I mean, and again, it ends up with a better product. Now, the other thing is, the next time I do it though, I have a quart and a half, well, a liter and a half of the fluid left because I got the 4 liter thing, and I got the pump and the nozzle and everything. So the next time I do it is only going to be 1 quart of the same fluid, which is like $22 when just bought by itself. So the next time I get a change for $25. I mean, again, half hour. You go to the dealership and you wait. You're waiting for at least a couple hours. Great, but you could do this in a suit. Um, but anyhow, do it. Don't hesitate. Thanks. Bye.